Cara, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're a subscriber. Firstly, welcome to all my new subscribers I've gained since my last video. And I shared this card, I think, last week on the Peanuts and Gang Facebook page and all over my social media. And I had so much love for it. I thought I would make a Halloween version, not using Peanuts, just some other Halloween products I've got. But this is a 3D pop-up Snoopy doghouse card, and everybody loved it. So it folds flat, about 6x8 when you account for Woodstock on the roof. Folds flat, you've got room to write your message on the back. And my idea with the Halloween one is to put a tea light, send it, it's a birthday card for a crafty friend in America, but also to send it with a tea light that can go underneath, so it'll double up as a Halloween decoration. You could do the same with this for Christmas. You could put working fairy lights on here, where I've used the fairy light trim. There are so many ways you could use this, but everybody loved this one so much, and I had so many people asking how I made it. I thought I would do a Halloween version, but all the measurements are exactly the same as what I use for this one. So as always, I'll quick run through the products and we'll make the card together. So let's get into it. So I'm using the Happy Haunting 12x12 papers from Craft Consortium, which was designed by Hell's Coupleditch. I use this quite well, but they are my favourite Halloween papers. So I am using, I've got a gorgeous sort of patchwork in here for the roof of my house. And I've also used this here, sort of this one, to cut out little signs to make a unique little signs going on the front of my house. So I've just used a cocktail stick, skewer, cut it down, add some ribbon, and that'll be going on the front of the house. I've used this lovely 6x6 spider web, cobweb mask from Hunky Dory. If that's available, I will link it below for you. I've used one stamp from the stamp set that comes with this Happy Haunting. If this is available, I will link it below for you. And I went for the little mummified owl, just to go on the top of the house, just where it like Woodstock is on the other one. And I've got this super cute cat, witchy cat with a cauldron. This is a Crafter's Companion stamp I've had for a moustache for a long while. I just think it's super cute, and it'll just make the house. I've also used a white gel pen for some details on the back. So I'm not going to put a sentiment on the actual house. As I said, it's going to double up as a decoration. Excuse me. I've used Made to Surprise big words for the happy, and the birthday is from my Stampin' Up! Big Happy Birthday stamp that I've used lots of times, and I just cut into it, took away the happy, just to add a statement there. So let's go through everything we're going to need to make the card. So to make the actual house base, you're going to want 2 pieces of cardstock, and I'm using a black 250 GSM that measures 9.5 by 5, and you're going to score at 6, 7.5 and 9, and then you're going to fold mountain, valley, mountain, and that is where the 2 concertinas will stick together, and this will be the front of our house. And for the roof, you're going to want a piece of, again, black cardstock, measures 6.5 by 8, and you're going to score at 4. Really simple. To attach the roof, you need 2 pieces, again, same cardstock. They will make the little tab, and we'll show you that. If you can see them, they are just in here. That's how it all attaches. And they are 1 inch by 3, and you're going to score at 2 on both. I'm going to fold and burnish them. we're going to go and assemble the house together, and then we'll go through the mats and layers for decorating. So you're going to want to run your tape just down the tabs. I do use red line tape, but I found this finger lift is just enough. It will hold lovely. I'll lay one down and I'll bring this one over, and this part I always find the trick is to make sure this side is lined up. So once this side is lined up, you're fine. The other side will be easier. So I'm going to press that down. Looking good, and then you can do the other side. Again, just pull your tape off. You can use wet glue if you wanted to, it's completely your choice. This one I'm going to hold the tab down, close the card like I would be putting it in an envelope, and press it down. And there's the back and there's the front, so that's the easiest part. Now you're going to want to attach, I like to attach these into here first before I attach them to my roof. And what you can do is you're going to put glue onto your 1-inch square here, and that's going to go in there, and you stick them adjoining on both sides. So I'm going to use my construction glue, so we're going to do this one at a time. I'd recommend getting it as central as possible. While that one dries, we'll just pop the other one down. You have to excuse my voice, it's just a little bit croaky tonight. I've been a little bit under the weather, and I think it's just taking its toll, if you will. Yeah, they are lined up perfectly, so we'll give them a minute to dry, and then we'll attach the roof. So now we're going to put some tape on this tab and this tab just to make it easier. So what we're going to do is just do one at a time. I'm just going to slide my roof under, just looking that I've got equal overhang, because I've done 6.5, so this is by 6, so we've got 1/4 inch overhang on each side, and I like it to be about 1/4 inch roughly from the top. I'm going to press that down, and I grab him and just do a quick flip, and then pop it up and do the same again. And again, do a little press down. There is the base for our Halloween house. And you can pop the sides out more if you wanted when it's displayed to really have a good stand, and obviously flatten the envelope. And this is, at the minute, it is about 6.5 by roughly about 7.5, but by the time I put little bits on the top, it would be more of an 8. So for the roof, you're going to want 2 pieces. I'm just going straight with the pattern paper and nothing underneath. But if you wanted layers, you'd come down 1/8 of an inch again. But for my roof, I have got 2 pieces that measure 6 3/8 by 3 7/8. You want 2 pieces, and I love how this looks like roof tiles. It reminds me of the roof you would probably find in the witch's house in the story Hansel and Gretel, because I'm sure these look like little sweets. I think it's really cute. So 2 pieces of that for each side of the roof. And for this piece here, I've got a piece of same black cardstock. I used my white gel pen and my stencil to do some cobwebs. Also got a little window that's going to go on there as well as my little cat and the sign. And I just scored some ridges, same as I did with the Snoopy. And this measures 5 7/8 by 4 7/8. And apologies, my light keeps moving. I actually keep catching it, and it was just slightly on the scoreboard and I didn't realise. So if that's affected any lighting throughout, I apologise now. Then you're going to want, for these sides here, 4 pieces. Again, same black cardstock, and I've scored it for the ridges. And these measure 1 3/8 by 4 7/8. And you want 4 of these. My little window was a 2-inch square, and I just cut it into, so we got a 1/4 inch frame just to make it look like a little window. So I'm going to go ahead, stick these little mats and layers down, and I'll be back with you. So now my mats and layers are stuck down. Just going to put my glue gun on to heat, and we're going to start decorating the card together. So I'm going to put the little window, I think, in here. I added some little spiderweb detail to him as well. I'm going to put the cat here so we can attach this little sign. Oh, should we put the little sign on the roof? Well, I like that, I think. And then we'll have the little owl. I put a, yeah, I think we'll put the owl in the window. I think that's quite cute. We're going to put the cat on some foam for dimension. Also, I forgot to mention that to the cat and the owl, I've added glossy accents to the potion, the eyes and the ears, and to the eyes, the beak and the feet on the little owl here. I think I'm going to put the cat here. I'm going to put the owl just there. In the window, and I will use my US wireless hot glue gun just to put some glue on the back here to stick. So I'm going to put some in that spot, and that spot, and then we can add some I think that will hold tremendously. I think you could do so much with this card. I have to post this to America, so I am going a little bit sparse on it, if you will, and try not to go overly crazy, because I just going to be sending it with a little birthday package, so I don't want to put too much into it. Use some tissue paper and my VersaFine Clear ink. I'm just going to add a little bit of, see how it goes, a little bit of black on the edges, just so this looks a bit haunty, not as shiny, if you will. It looks like it's, yeah, it looks like it's where a witch would live, if you will. Just rough. Also, I forgot to mention, I have put the same size that I use for the front, matte in white for the back, just where I can write my message. I'm just going to add a bit of ink to this as well. Sorry, owl, I forgot you went dry. It's a good thing it's Halloween theme, and little bits like this just make it look even more rustic and spooky. And all this is just a piece of white tissue paper that I had that came in a package. So it's nothing fancy. You could use kitchen paper. I also have these little charms that again were a part of the Happy Haunting pack. The RIP, quite like that. I'll just stick it down here. Hot glue a few. Oh, well, there actually. Halloween is my crafty friend's favourite time of year. Her birthday's in October and she absolutely loves Halloween. So I'm going to be doing a few videos coming up now with some little Halloween projects in. Because I'm planning on making her a little handmade package full of Halloween themed little gifts from me. I think I'm going to do a little wreath. Might have a little sort of Halloween gift box. I could put some sweets in. Just these little sorts of things. So if you like Halloween, you want some Halloween ideas, and you're not already a subscriber, please, if you'd like to, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out. I'm sure you will, well, I hope you will love the ideas I'm going to be sharing. If you are a subscriber, please hit that bell button so you don't miss out on the Halloween tutorials I'm going to have coming up. So there is our finished Shriek Shack Halloween card. I'm really pleased with this. As I said, you could do so much more with it. You could have spider webs coming off it. I have just gone quite basic, only because I am posting it, as I said, to America. But I'm pleased with it and I think she will love it. And I love the fact it folds flat, and yeah, it's coming in at an 8 roughly, so about 6.5 by 8. Envelope or like a little box. Then put mine in a package so it'll all be okay anyway. So I hope you've enjoyed my video today, both the Halloween one and the Snoopy card. And if I've inspired you, please pop on over to my Facebook group. I will link it below for you, and please share any makes. I'd love to see if I've inspired anyone to have a go at anything. So that's the whole idea. I love sharing my crafts. So I hope that you enjoy that too. And as always, I'll be back soon with more.